You're starting where the big circle and arrow is.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Once you cross the river, you are in another country, which is why Blackwatch is being sent and not some sort of regular army. Yes, do this thing. So you're going to have to halo drop in. You're going to halo drop at LZ1. It's a fairly small LZ, but if you do it right, you should be able to stick it in there. You will proceed south. The target is an HVT who's been going around killing the Norwegian peacekeepers who've been operating in the area. He stole one of their berets. He's wearing it. They would very much like their beret back, and they don't care really how you get it. Last intel places him somewhere around that encampment. It is supposed to be a small, lightly guarded encampment. Not much there. Yeah. But you got to be stealthy about it, right? They want you to insert an LZ1 via Halo, go down there, and then if everything goes well, you can go to LZ2 Alt for extract. Obviously, you know, the quieter you do it, the less likely there is to be any problems getting you birds and stuff. So
that's how we do it here.
So drop an LZ1, go to that small
Go to
and
the
lightly
box.
guarded encampment, take a beret, and go to LZ2 Alt.
Yep.
The black beret, correct?
At that point in time, once you secure LZ2
UN.
Alt, you're happy with it, and you're happy with it, then you can call for an extract bird, and whoever wants to fly can fly it in.
Walk in the park.
Simple.
Okay.
So what you're saying is we need an Uber.
Eventually, yes.
For the very end.
At the very end.
What?
And that's
How
pretty
do we
much
get
it.
there?
Lightly armed militia, right? Insurgents, yeah.
Are we time sensitive, or can we?
Not
push it
really,
and make it
no.
fun?
I mean, you're coming in at dawn, right? So the longer you take.
We're right at dawn.
Well, then
So
I
yeah,
can agree
let's
at dinner.
get as much planning here as we can real quick. Like, real quick, Tuned. What you got?
So obviously LZ will pick a point we want to rally up once we're actually on the deck. Move through the low ground. Maneuver one team up on the hill. Ideally, they can operate as a bit of a kill team. Secondary team will actually move as the assault element. They can stage somewhere in what's going to be defilade to the encampment in this area here. And then they can come up and use this as kind of their flow through point. It should have a little bit of eyes on. Be slightly above the encampment. If I'm reading that right. It's hard to tell if it's above or below.
It's above.
Yeah. It's above.
And it should have a little bit of concealment on the backside, so as they actually flow through, they can maneuver through there. If they want to split a second team, they can do so, maintain themselves in the low ground. And then they can push that secondary team towards that front entrance. So what we can probably do is have Loki obviously staged up on the hill somewhere. Specific location is going to be Element's discretion. Mayhem and Havoc can both flow through the low ground, and we can split those tasks between the two squads that way. Or if we want to put one of them on slightly higher ground, just to operate as a larger support element, we can do that. Or we can just temporarily peel off one of the guns. If we got a 240 or 249, we can throw them up with Loki on the hill, and then we run the two four-man elements on the ground moving through that defilade.
You're tracking the large field to the south for QRF and stuff too.
Yeah, my anticipation is once this team moves through about this point, then Loki's primary tasking is going to be shifted toward getting eyes and maintaining eyes down that road. If they want to reposition, they can certainly flow through and get themselves up on this hill somewhere to act as a bit of a blocking force, maintaining that that bigger gun. Alternatively, as they pass, or if they want to stay in place, that 240 can move back with their primary element, and then they can set up somewhere on the encampment entrance here, watching that main road. Obviously, whichever element comes in through that front entrance is going to be primarily tasked with doing the SSE on the encampment. So let's just go ahead and say right now that's going to be Mayhem, and Havoc's going to take the Slight Rise. Let's just designate that.
Who's the squad leads?
I'm leading Havoc.
I love you, Crim. Thank you.
You're welcome.
June, do you have Mayhem, or are you overall?
Doesn't matter to me. I can do either.
Who has Mayhem currently?
Rebuy in Odin right now.
Was anyone in Mayhem?
Who is currently in Mayhem?
Panic?
Hats, Nuke, Shoto, and Panic are in Mayhem.
Somebody's gonna have to lead.
Panic, you don't take that. That's yours. But
Thank you, Panic.
I'll leave that up to you if you would rather hand that off to somebody else.
Hats can also squad lead if he's here and not getting fucking
but
tea.
I mean,
So Crim, it's likely we're gonna have one of your guys take that 240 and peel off to join Loki up on that hill. Just because you have the larger squad. Right?
Mayhem has
thinking...
the 240.
We're Blackwatch kit.
Yeah, we can grab whatever.
Oh, right.
So
Tuned. What do you
So
think?
by Livings, I assume that's already you.
Loki dropping on LZ2 alt, while everybody else drops an LZ1.
I would not do
only
2
cleared for one
alt.
drop.
Tots, is it possible to drop them at least a little bit? Or you know what? Forget that. Use your free fall. Aim for the valley.
He said we're just cleared for one drop.
Sorry, you're only cleared for one drop in one area.
Okay.
No, I get that. If they select LZ1 as their starting drop point and then try to float a little bit down into that toward RV11, is that acceptable?
Where's RV11?
Just south of it.
Just south of it.
Like 400,
I mean, yeah.
450
I guess
meters.
so.
I don't really want you guys landing anywhere south of that line because otherwise you'd be in direct line of sight.
Way too close.
Right? So as long as you're north of that and you're selecting LZ1 as your drop point, then if you guys want to pick an LZ somewhere in that valley and kind of navigate through the trees to get to the deck, that's cool with me.
My problem here is that for story purposes, I sort of need you to stay clear of certain areas.
Then everyone's dropping LZ1.
That's
Mission
fine,
Makers intent.
You can hit RV11 and not drift too far to the west. I'm happy. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, so just
LZ1. Just make it easy.
Yeah, we'll just all drop in with you.
in that box.
Yeah, that's if you can like in there is fine.
We can just
Said
stick
not-
LZ1.
Yeah,
said
let's
not too far to the west.
Let's
just hit
stick to
LZ1
LZ1 and
yeah.
be done with it.
okay, let's go.
All right, let's
Is
go.
everybody good with that? Make sense?
Are we expecting any? Oh,
Okay.
I guess I'm good with it.
I think John was ready.
Oh, jeez.
Crim, I am aiming right up your ass.
Please no.
Stop moving.
My crosshair was right. Oh my.
Does your team speak?
Don't do it. That's.
It's loading.
There you
Oh
go.
god. I look like Tots. Let me out.
Crim, star 240. I mean, your squad mates, if you want heavy firepower or a lot of ammo.
You're gonna be with Loki anyway, so
Let me add him, coach.
get a big one.
Can we
Might
not
be
have
further
an
away, so
arsenal
get a big
that
one.
stretches out just the slightest of distance?
John, I'm not even gonna bring a range card because I don't think we're gonna be having
the
that far of
problem?
engagements.
6 boxes.
Can
in
you
this
hit a
one.
couple hundred meters out more?
Constant complaining.
I was just wondering whether or not it's possible for the arsenal to be stretched out a little bit further. I don't know. Just
No.
okay.
I have 4 with this one.
Who has SMA?
Oh my Jesus Lord!
Who the fuck is it'll crash the server, dude? Who the fuck is using an SMA kit right now?
Well, everyone's at
Don't
the
think I
arsenal,
was.
so
Well, everyone needs to check them. Like shit.
I'm looking around.
I
I'm
I
gonna
was at
find
the
it.
arsenal. Ha!
the mods
didn't
we're
have a
supposed to
gun.
have.
Who was it?
Don't think it's me because I loaded
Tell
this,
me, Dan.
this loadout on Takistan.
It was Shoto, but he was also probably like looking for a gun, so I don't know if it was just Arma being Arma.
It was Arma being Arma.
I was gonna say that happened.
Am I
right
the
as
only nerd
loaded,
that has
I'm
a
like,
Halo mask on? Okay, gotcha.
Probably.
Oh, that's right.
Loki.
Yeah, everybody grab a Halo mask. If you want a different face wear,
Nah, I gotta
put it in
bandana.
the...
I got a bandana. I'm fine.
just hold my breath.
We gotta make it look cool, guys. Come on.
My immersion.
My God.
I'm gonna have enough role playing happening on Wednesday. I'm okay for today.
Turns
Yeah,
in.
it requires me to shuffle my kid around. I'm not doing
Arsenal
that.
is yes.
Yes, tuned.
Forget it. That's not even worth it.
There we go.
It's not worth it. I don't know how that makes you feel. I don't think it's worth it.
Does he feel?
That's how you feel.
I'm really tired of all this USP crap being miscellaneous.
The radios.
Yeah.
Turn your radios set to normal? I don't know.
Yelling for right now.
What if I go with the blindfold? Is that okay?
I don't know why this is all subsonic, but whatever. I don't care. I'll be super quiet.
I don't know.
Subsonic is
What on?
sneaky.
Me? I have engineer stuff and some boom booms.
Cool. Where's the rest of my team?
Also extra medical.
Lemmings your MG that I don't get. You might as well
There you go.
Hello.
Touch to
I
join.
have 4, so I don't know. Like, doesn't matter to me. I'll
You'll
do
be
whatever.
bigger than my squad if you take them.
Like, I don't know why I have 4, but
For what?
I fall your
Nipples? He has 4 nipples.
Liam,
going-
Glenn.
We going
Now,
You're
to
just running rifleman.
Like, am I wrong?
I always took a suppressor.
Tune, we going
I mean, if we
suppressed?
were, I'd argue.
I'm going suppressed. We'll start out suppressed. I mean, once we go hot, we're hot. But
So hot.
if we have to engage a couple guys on the patrol in, then you know, we want to be as quiet as we can, right? So if you're unsuppressed,
Not rumble?
you know, avoid shooting until
Until
absolutely
everything
have to,
gets
right?
hot.
We're in contact on that compound.
Okay, well, I will stay in the back then because I have a 240. Good luck suppressing this
John, I
thing.
can take
Yeah,
my
exactly.
assault.
Bring it
You
back.
also have a suppressor.
No,
yeah, if you want.
You have a
Yes,
suppressor?
sir.
Yeah.
I do, but it does not suppress the
I'm
thing.
the
Hey,
machine
I
gun.
mean,
Hey,
we're
guys.
small enough. We
I
could
thought you were
probably
the
end
medic.
the Crim
Havoc,
squad just split into
5116.
two.
I'm the medic.
I mean, frankly, that'd
Yeah,
probably
like,
be.
We're what? 2 MGs, a rocket launcher.
Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, Crim. There's only like
nuke.
3 or 4 of us. Do you want us to just come into your squad and split into 2 major
Yep,
teams, or
definitely forgot. Okay, guys,
I
we
mean,
got
if
this.
we're going to be that separated on the point, we might as well just stay as 2 separate squads at that point.
Panic.
If y'all
Hey,
are okay
Liam,
with
just a
that.
note.
Unless
I know
y'all
you're
really
not
wanna do
tracking
that.
yet because you haven't played in
LWMG.
I
a
mean,
little bit. The AI can
Or do you
see
not want to lead
IR
that?
lasers, so turn it off and keep it off until you absolutely need it.
I
Okay?
chose the MG low.
Copy that.
How many are you?
Yeah, Liam, you'll be with me
4.
for the chunk of tonight.
How many do you have?
just 5.
Your laser's still on there, bud.
Okay.
So 9 is going to be a lot, but
There you
if
go,
you
there we
all
go.
are
9, that's
really
8,
not
that's
wanting
2
to
teams
lead,
of
then that's
4.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just come on in. It's fine.
Yeah. Come on.
Did you hear that, Tune?
What's that?
They're not wanting to really squad lead, so they're just going to fold under Havoc.
That's
So
fine
I'm
with
gonna
me.
have 9
We'll
and just do 2 big fire teams, pretty much.
So we'll have 3 MGs in this squad, and that's where I would leave.
I'm bringing a Moz, John.
Yeah,
I mean,
good
if
call.
it's going to be
Yeah,
one
say bring
giant
us to-
squad, then yeah, we might give one over to Loki then.
Do we want to bring a
Hey,
Titan?
Tunes, we'll still do the same idea.
Bring
Like
them
2
all
fire
at
teams.
4
and
rounds.
Yep,
squads.
that's fine with me. I don't mind.
All right, cool.
I don't trust this.
Panic
Okay,
are you
Loki, if you guys are good to go, you can go ahead and step off.
A fire team, yeah.
Okay, Fitz is 2 IC for the squad, but Panic,
Okay,
like,
I'll
if
do
you're
fire
running
team.
that heavy MG, you'll be the Overwatch team still.
Okay.
So you and Shoto touch my
Heck,
butt.
John, we ready to go?
Heads, what are you running?
Technically an MG,
yes.
but it's a rifle.
Okay, and then who was your other one? Nuke?
Yep.
And what are you running?
Medic.
Okay, so yeah, you 4 will still stay as that same Overwatch team. Or wait, I guess you guys were going to be the ones going up, but you're the Overwatch team now.
Okay.
Because you got, like, heavier guns and such.
Yellow? I'm blue? Okay.
Yeah, so you guys, go blue, and then the rest of us go red.
Okay.
The original Havoc team go red.
We're 6.
Liam, Lemmings, Lightfall, Fitz, myself.
Yeah, tracking.
We're on Tech 6, right?
Yep.
Thanks.
What's Loki on?
We don't have a net yet.
You guys know on
While
dot
you
8
guys are on
probably.
Overwatch,
They
just
might
try to
end up
stay
splitting on
close
dot
enough
7, I'd
within,
imagine,
like,
because that's a
normal
lot of
distance
people.
or something, so we're not all on radio net.
Squad. I'm just gonna go on
Sorry,
it.
Ken, what do you want to say?
Lemmings,
Go
Lightfall, red.
dot
Oh,
8,
there you go.
because I
Lemmings, go
imagine
red.
they
What do you
might want
change?
to split to dot 7, because that's a lot of
Make sure
people on
everyone's
one
got a
net.
head cam, by the way.
Yeah, that's for sure. Head cameras, please, everybody.
I'm sure I have one.
Let's start shaming.
You don't, Lightfall.
Nope, not quite. Maybe you have one, sorry. I'll fix that.
Yeah, I
Fine.
counted
I'll grab one.
head cams
No,
and
you're-
then
you
players
already
on the
have
server.
I literally have zero
match
room
up.
for a head cam.
Wait, I do?
Yeah, I'm
Mog,
able to
no
track
head
your
cam.
feet.
He just said that he doesn't have room for it.
How does it not have room for a head camera? What?
I don't know.
What?
He's running a Carl G.
Oh, let me tweak the NVG setting.
Wait, what's wrong with the MVG settings?
Someone will complain.
Have camera.
What's wrong with
I
the
will
MVG
complain.
settings?
They're fine.
I like them.
They're fine.
I like them.
Before we step off, does anybody have a problem with the MVG settings? Speak up
If
now.
they're the same as last time, yes.
They're a little fuzzy.
Look at use them then. Are they okay? Check.
I don't know. I'm
I mean,
not in a
what's
dark
max on
area.
HUD,
When it's
so-
dark, it literally hurts my eyes.
We'll put them on.
It's not dark right now. There's lights
It
around
doesn't
us.
even matter
the
today.
corner.
It's
We're
morning
stepping off
anyway,
the
so it doesn't matter.
dawn.
Ah,
Yeah,
perfect.
coming
All
out.
right, Loki, if you guys are good to go ahead, step off. Havoc, are you good to go?
Sure.
You tell me.
Sure means yes.
Okay, then let's step off.
Where's the...
LZ1, yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
I'd hope so. That's where he told us to
Dropping
go.
their shit on the ground. Who's
Everyone
dropping
knows
their
you won.
shit on the ground? It's an arsenal.
explosives. That's
All right,
explosives.
Ren, just relax. It's fine.
That's
I know that
explosives.
you're in the Odin group, but
Crib,
it's
I'll
just
go
the
last
CSM mustache is coming out a little strong.
Sounds good.
There's an arsenal.
LZ1, guys. LZ1. Make sure to
how
drop.
high are we
Open up
Alright, I'm
the.
dropping.
I'm moving
Don't
map.
open too late. Don't make me pick your bloody body up off the ground.
Yeah,
please.
what altitude? A click, maybe?
Lower.
You're doing it above 200 meters, doing it wrong.
Well,
Just
100
don't do
meters,
it
here we
at
go.
30. Come on,
And
go,
jump
go,
in
go.
3,
LZ1.
2,
Why is
1,
it not
go.
fucking working?
Jumping.
Jump,
It's not
jump.
working. Yeah, it's not working for me.
Halo jump, then click.
Ow.
I think I've crashed.
That didn't go so well.
I'm fine.
We have Lightfall's corpse.
I opened when I saw all the other chutes open. It didn't work for me.
Yeah, Lightfall
The
thundered
button
in.
didn't work.
Your Lightfall badge in your head.
That was my head, the one with pain.
Alright, let's
No
just
idea.
RV at the LZ mark.
You're bandaged.
I can back myself. I got it. Oh, that was fun. Lightfall, you alright?
Oh, Loki.
Yeah.
Odin.
We're stepping off towards RV1.
Odin.
Tune packing you, please don't move.
God damn it, Toon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do a quick roll call for everybody.
Have a code.
Here, red zone here.
Wait, one
Lights up.
roll call.
Odin copy.
Okay. The only one I'm not seeing right now is Shoto.
I'm here.
He's here. He's
He's
not
over
here.
here. He's
Okay,
over here.
cool. Alright, let's start heading to RV1, guys.
Go for Havoc.
Odin, just checking in, make sure you're all good to go on green.
Yeah.
No, I was just doing that. I think I was the only one that opened late.
Oh, did you wait too long?
Maybe a little bit. I opened when all I saw the other shoots, but
I came in blind with no night vision.
No, I haven't.
I just followed parachutes. I was like, well, we're gonna hope for the best.
And we're gonna go 169.
You on 4?
Yeah.
Havoc stepping off
left RV11.
Odin, copy out. Go.
Turning down my fucking view distance. Never mind, it's already fucking way the fuck down.
Havoc, Odin.
Go.
Actions on contact. If we can avoid an engagement, let's do it. Otherwise, if we have to take it as minimal guns as possible, shooting on that target.
Copy.
I can't rejoin. Well,
Odin, Loki.
Odin.
Establish RV11, no contact. Continue RV12.
Odin, copy your traffic break. If you'd like to progress directly to your OP location, you're going to be good to do so.
Copy. We'll proceed that way.
Havoc, Odin.
Go for Havoc.
Odin, can you just advise, what's your final count in terms of anti-tank weaponry and machine guns?
As of right now, we've got 3 MGs, a couple of them pretty heavy, way one on anti-tank.
fuck's sakes.
Odin, Havoc.
Odin.
Looks like we've got a couple 2 to 3 dumbfires amongst us and one dedicated Titan launcher. We're also on RV11, by the way, holding here.
Odin, good copy. You clear progress RV12, great. Just advise, does Mog still have that Carl G?
Affirm.
Copy out. My thoughts are leave a couple of those MGs up on that elevated position along with one of those AT. Possibly that Titan in case anything heavy comes down that road.
Yep, copy that. We'll have 2 heavy MGs and the Titan and one other on the Havoc location while the rest of the team's moving in on Mayhem location, including an engineer there.
Odin, good copy. That sounds good to me. And then once you've pushed through and secured that main entrance, have the AT and the MGs that are in the Mayhem element post up on that entrance looking down that road.
Copy.
At this time, I think Loki has a good head start, so it's good. Let's push off to the next RV.
Copy, we're moving.
Was that a dog?
Doggo?
That is what I heard, yes.
I'll call signs audible on dogs to the north?
I think it was John.
This is Loki. Advise, we're hearing them out here as well to the south.
heard that.
Yeah, copy all. Just stay frosty.
Copy. We all heard it here as well.
Hey?
Looks like the server issue still exists. Path crashed and can't rejoin. It looks like Deus is having issues joining as well.
Interesting.
Looks like Tots is probably trying to restart a system.
Those join in progress past a certain point.
User joined your channel.
I'm not sure because it worked fine on the Alive, so I'm not sure. It's odd.
Have I seen anything yet?
User joined your channel.
Oh, Loki.
Odin.
Looks to be a two-man camp, armed individuals on top of our Loki position.
Odin, copy your traffic. Advise, from your current pause, can you identify an alternate position you're going to be able to get eyes on without disturbing that encampment?
Wait up.
He just wait out. I like it.
Yes, so Midian. A nice walk. The big boom sticks. Ain't nothing better.
And look, advise, even from that position, we're going to be vision limited, so that's probably the best area of operation for it.
Odin, copy all. Advise, if you can get parallel with them and the target compound, so that any overshots are not going to be flying toward the compound, I will clear you guys to engage those two men.
Wilco, stand by.
Havoc.
We have reached RV-12, waiting on your go to move forward.
Yeah, Odin, good copy. I'm going to put an additional mark here for an assault point. It's just going to be north of that Havoc point.
Copy that.
Havoc, Odin, AP marked. You're clear to progress there. Stage out and a bit of a time information there.
Copy that. We're going to go ahead and start moving south.
No, Renzo rode Nomeo tonight.
Odin, Loki, we're in position.
Odin, good copy. Wait for Havoc to get to their assault point. Once they're set and holding so they can provide security if need be, go ahead and engage.
Advise, they tweaked on my shooter. We got 2 contacts down.
Odin, good copy. Switch eyes to the compound, advise if they've been rumbled.
Welcome.
All call signs switch to whisper at this time.
Havoc's already on it.
Can I get... No, mid. I've got nods on.
Odin, Havoc.
Odin.
No.
I've got eyes on a dog to the southeast. That might have been them barking. Any? Do we know if they'll alert enemies at all?
Odin, unknown at this time. However, given the proximity, I don't want to take any chances. Can you advise the distance from yourself to that dog?
Doggo seems to be less than 100 meters out to our southeast, east of AP11.
Copy. Do you have eyes on any infantry with that dog?
Negative at this time. There's a goat to our east, though. That is not a dog.
Odin, that's very astute. Break. If you can push a 2-man patrol out to the dog, just investigate, maintain distance. If that dog starts to show any sign or makes any noise, then let's get that threat neutralized.
Oh, okay.
User in your channel timed out.
Odin, Loki.
Odin.
Camp's quiet. We have 1x helicopter in the middle. We have a AT shot lined up in case it starts spinning. As of right now, probably 8 by contacts that we can locate.
User joined
Odin,
your
good
channel.
copy. If you can get those marked, their locations on C-Tab.
User left your channel.
Havoc, you copy direct on that kilo contact.
Sorry, sinned again. Wasn't squad.
Odin, Loki has eyes on a helicopter in the center of the compound. They've got an AT shot on it right now in case it spools before we get on. However, that's going to be primary tasking for that AT at the Havoc point.
Copy that.
And Havoc, just hold the majority of your force at AP11.
Copy, we're holding just south of AP11. We're in a position ready to move.
What's the status of that dog? Is it still good to go? No conflict?
His buddy showed up, but no, they're fine. They're just chilling.
Roger, I'm visual with them.
Odin, Loki, we're burning daylight. Gonna be getting routes here.
Yeah, affirm. Havoc, push your assault element to the AP12 mark. Simultaneously push your support element to the Havoc mark. Maintain in defilade, and let's try not to get bumped here. I want to get the assault element to the 1-2 mark before we start kicking this off.
Copy, we're moving.
Loki, Odin, just advise if you think it's going to be a problem moving them through that low ground.
It's looking fine at this time. You have a 3-man sentry and a 4-man patrol. They're now on the southeast side of the complex, moving through that low ground. We'll mark currently.
Copy all. Havoc, you copy direct on that?
Yeah, copy.
All stations, Loki. Enemy infantry is at 010, 014, moving north. They're going to be right near your attack point 1 team.
Yeah, we've got eyes on. We're rolling up on them.
Alright, we're going to call an audible. Push your support element to that crest. Have them established contacts. Pick targets out. And then we're going to open up simultaneously on that patrol and the encampment.
Copy. I think my team is ready to go.
Roger. This is going to be on your go, Havoc.
We're lining up targets now. Wait one.
Alright, get in position, boys. This is going to be it.
Yep, I'm in a spot.
Light him up. Lay down hate on that camp and don't let up. Havoc, once your assault element has cleared that patrol, have them progress along that pre-marked path toward that front gate. Advise when they're passing that phase line, and Loki is going to shift fires to the west of the encampment.
Copy that. We're almost upon it.
You have a shooter moving north side, moving east toward you.
Havoc status.
We're okay. That was a zoo lighting up some of our guys. We're okay though.
Havoc, copy all.
It's neutralized. Shot south, south, south.
Pushing up to the edge of the camp.
Red team is now passing the phase line.
Copy all. Loki, just check your fire. Push that to the far west of the compound.
Solid copy. All nets advised. Looks like we just killed the target for those ammo crates that you're crushing right now with the 240.
Copy.
Indirect.
Entering the compound.
Indirect. Space out.
I don't want to be here any longer than 5 minutes. Havoc, you can push your support element through, clear these tents on the north side. Odin team is going to take the west side of these tents.
Copy. Doing it.
Havoc, once you're in there with your assault element, have somebody place a charge on that helo. We're going to blow it as we leave, as well as any infrastructure or supplies. Alright, I'll call signs. Plan stays as fragged. Get those supplies and the helo laced up. Identify that HVT and get that beret. We're out of here in 2 mics. We're just pushing up a little bit.
Loki, where was the target at? Blue beret, man?
It's going to be direct east of the helo, near the ammo and food pallets. Looks like you have an individual sitting right near him.
Yeah, I'm going over to check it out.
Hey, if one of you guys over there has a 240, I got a really good spot for you.
Grab it. How many charges do you have, folks?
We both have M4s.
I know you two do, but I was hoping somebody else might hear me.
Oh, gotcha. You tallied the pop-up?
Yes.
I think we were already planning on it because it just said go to LZ2 and fucking move fast.
Yeah.
We're coming behind you.
Right here, friendly.
Hey, boys. If you want to post up here, we got good eyes down that road.
We're just trying to find the...
Okay, Roger.
Odin, have it.
Odin.
We only have 2 charges in our team. The chopper's laced, but not the supplies. Are we good to move? We got the beret.
Yeah, 8 firm.
Check out the beret tag.
Okay.
Pull back to the tree line.
All call signs. We're going to egress to the west side here. We're just going to go to the west. We're not going to bother with the hill just yet.
Hey, movement southeast. From the trees.
Havoc, pull your troops back to where I am now.
What's your pause?
We're just kind of on the northwest side here. We're at that zoo. We got a really good position here with sandbags. You can cover the egress.
Copy. We got a ton of guys coming in from the south. We're trying to pull off.
Yeah, good copy. Smoke out south, smoke out into the camp.
good to me. Just don't stand behind me.
Hey, your the trench can fuck up your back last time.
Yeah, stand up a bit. Get on the look.
Going back, going back.
Clear.
Carl G going on in the forest.
Okay, we're gonna peel west. We're gonna peel west. All right.
Copy.
Okay, let's go.
Loki, lead the charge, and take one of Crim's teams.
Say again, please.
You and one of Crimson's teams go west. Lead the charge. We're gonna peel as we go. Get to that tree line, then we'll bound to you. We'll cover you from this position.
Loki out to the west. Copy. Blue, you're going with Loki. Go to the west. Follow Johnson.
We gotta move while we still got this smoke up.
Yep, I got one man down, but we're getting him up.
Roger.
Help out Loki.
I'm up. I'm up.
Dude, just going down.
Alright.
Got clapped.
We're setting the trees.
Move your team. Move your team.
Tune is down right here. Stable.
Oh, Loki, we're just setting.
I'm back up. I'm back up. Just move your team. Go, go, go.
Oh, fucking.
Go. Go.
That's what she yelling.
Move it. I'm last man. Go.
Hey, there's no security past us.
I know. Gotcha.
Tune, do you want us to leapfrog here?
Yeah.
Going west. We're going west, guys.
Copy.
Don't stop.
Alright,
Don't
guys,
stop to shoot.
Full flow west. Let's go.
Keep going.
We're setting security here.
You go, Fitz. You go.
Blue,
Yep.
you're posting.
Down it.
Just keep progressing west.
Copy. I've got red flowing past blue and Loki here.
Yeah, I'm up.
I'm playing.
Pop smoke and go.
Let's go. Let's go. Move your team. Move your team.
Odin, Loki, let us know when we can move.
Yeah, Loki, go ahead. Move.
Havoc's posting up to cover their move. Odin, we are setting everything in the camp shortly.
Do it.
Not even our bomb yet.
Mag.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Get hard.
I got rent down. Tune's down as well.
I'm in.
Loki is set, watching south to north, direct west.
Copy. We just had a zoo light up our remaining guys back here. Got 2 or 3 down.
Ah, that's amazing.
Go with the
Yeah,
kids
grab
there.
him.
I didn't see them.
Now taking indirect.
Just landed on more guys. I'm kind of fucked up.
I'm hit.
Everyone just
Work on
pull
yourself,
full
you're
security if you're not hit. If you are hit, bandage up.
Loki, we just got lit up by IDF. Multiple wounded here.
Copy.
We're patching ourselves, and then we're gonna start trying to get Odin up.
I see a guy from blue down to my east.
Go grab him if you're not wounded. Grab
I'm
him if you're
fucked
not
up.
wounded. If you're able, pull security guys.
Are all your members accounted for?
Working on that.
Blue, what's your status?
I'm checking TV.
I got a relentless here.
Do you need manpower back there? I only got 3 dudes to
Heads
keep
is
security
down.
up to the west here.
Yeah, I think you're okay. I think we got enough. We just
Oh,
it's
that's
multiple
scary.
lightly wounded.
Heads
A couple are down.
Alright, guys. I see guys
Red.
approaching from the east. Get ready.
North.
Well, we have a friendly dip.
Oh.
God damn it.
We need to move. Cars down.
Loki reporting enemy contact south, heavy.
Havoc one's down. Who's up on the side?
Loki is heavy, tick.
Havoc is black. We got maybe 3 up at this time.
Can you guys run to us? Like, whoever is.
Well,
That was a thing.
that's gonna be probably a mission fucking fail.
Yeah, there's a couple items that didn't go so well. The peel was not bad. Like, I thought that went reasonably well.
I just don't think the guy in the ZSU gun was fully dead and he woke back up.
Yeah. I mean, it would have been ideal if we had multiple charges, because we should have deaded supplies and the ZSU, but there was only one charge amongst all of us. So.
Yep, that's.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wipe. That's gonna be a wipe.
That's gonna be a mission fail wipe. Yep.
Yeah. Which, I mean, whatever, right? It
Cool.
I mean, there's still a fair number of them up.
Jesus.
I think.
Oh my god.
I think everybody else is still up.
Loki, Odin, Romeo, 82-8?
A mortar round landed right on top of me.
Oh yes.
Both Tuned and I immediately got blatted by it.
yeah, that ZSU just destroyed us. Okay, let's look at what we got.
Command.
You'll need to load your kits again.
One of us should be a pilot to fly to.
Yeah, but if we take a chopper out there, we shouldn't all go, so they at least have space to get in.
There's also a ZSU that's still alive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, all they need to do is if they
Loki,
can,
Odin, TAC 5.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
No, that's a wipe. That's a full wipe.
Well,
That's a full wipe.
There's a couple.
Oh, full wipe?
Text
There's still some more.
that's a hard fail.
So, you know what?
I see one person moving out there.
Lemmings is
Liam.
the only one.
Liam's up.
Liam was up.
Yeah,
That's
Liam
fine.
was
So,
up.
okay. So,
he just went down there.
Liam is dead.
He was literally talking next to me as I
Lemmings, yeah.
died.
all right.
And
So
Lemmings
here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna load up in the helo. We're gonna go to LZ2, and we'll be like a QRF. How about that?
For who?
For our dead bodies.
For the potential survivors.
The potential survivors of that contact.
Hero
Because
recovery. Bring body
So,
bags.
Tech is down.
So I get to play slideshow part 2.
John's up.
Lemmings is back
Load
up.
your kits.
Yeah, John died and then he suddenly appeared out there.
So Lemmings
For
is
future tense, just to make
That's
sure
it.
that nobody else does the same mistake, do not take the MX black camo, because it overheats in one mag and then you can't shoot anything.
oh jeez.
It does not cool down.
All right.
So,
Helo at.
yeah,
Let's get this going here, guys. Let's get this going.
It's up the hill.
Get your kits. Get your radios tuned, and let's
We
get to
should
the
keep some
helo.
space for the 3 guys.
I got 15 bucks.
I have a feeling it's gonna take a hot minute, and the helo's gonna do a couple orbits, so I'm not too worried about that.
Oh, it's a
Definitely not
hind.
it. It's a hind.
Oh, then we got a lot of space. There's a lot of seats on this.
Oh, it's a high.
Oh, we're all right.
Is this
Oh.
the
Suck a
high
little more dick, would you?
from the mission before?
This,
Yeah.
Gunner.
I'm going in the back.
Come on, Shap.
Who would like to
Come on,
fly?
Hats is fine.
That's a
Oh, we're in danger.
We need to pick up Liam and others.
He just
Are we
died,
actually
so.
going back in? Are we not just calling this a fail?
For now, just
No,
Rescuing-
we're gonna make it work
Rescuing who?
story wise.
rescuing John. That's all we're rescuing. And
Oh.
Lemmings.
John shouldn't even be out there.
You got your kit, Liam?
Get
We're
in!
loading
I
up in the
don't know.
truck.
I don't think there's gonna be enough room for us, guys.
Yeah, were we gonna have enough seats?
No,
yeah,
we're not.
we've got several more on this side.
There goes Tech.
I tune your radios, kids.
There's three more seats.
And there's like 4 more people out here.
Co-pilot seat.
There's no co-pilot seats. It's pilot gunner.
All right.
Well, that's what he meant, this guy.
Lemmings is down.
It should be just John up this time, if he's up.
John's down. Yeah, no, just unload. Just unload.
Everyone's down. Then.
Just unload from the helo.
It was a good, good try. Valiant effort.
It was.
That was actually a lot of fun. I did actually really enjoy that, despite the wipe.
They're getting accurate. All of a sudden,
Well, I saw like someone from blue was down way far behind.
No, that's yeah.
Failed for the first time in ever.
Yeah. Hey.
When was the last time we had
an actual mission
complete
fail that was
wipe?
like
I was
actually
so alive, I could have completed it.
I woke up twice after getting shot in the face, and then they just surrounded me and fucking murdered me.
Yeah, me and Mog woke up once each. When I transmitted, we were being overrun. I turned around, there was a guy pointing an AK at my face.
Okay.
I was bandaging myself, and I ate a mortar round.
So obviously, this is very quickly and very easily going to turn into war stories. So let's just try to avoid that because we were all in the same boat. So, if it's okay with everybody, I'd like to do a little bit of a different debrief because we very rarely find ourselves in a situation where it's a very clear fail. And that's okay. And I'm okay that it ended that way because I think everybody is laughing about it because it was really fun.
That was great.
Yeah.
I loved that mission and I really want to do it again.
Yeah, 100%.
So Tots, please don't feel bad that you think, oh my god, you put us in a situation we failed.
I do, but okay, continue.
I know that you do. Everybody enjoyed it. Like, if you're listening to what we're all talking about, everybody enjoyed it.
Tearing my hair out here. But
So, no, everybody loved it. I loved it. What I would like to do is just let's all try to focus on a couple things that we did really well, and then let's pick a point that we could have done better, or something that we could do in a future try.
I mean, initial placement was good. I mean, we all got to our positions.
Yes, and we're going to do this in order, Hetz. Otherwise, it's going to turn into debauchery. So
he's not wrong.
I'll kick it off because I only got a couple things. Yes, I think placement was quite good. We handled the initial contact with that camp up on the hill really well. Loki, great job for that. Any other team could have potentially just walked right into it and blown the whole thing. So,
I was very impressed that Loki fucking spotted them before they were rumbled. They were literally there as an outpost to catch people coming in.
So good on you. I thought the advance and the approach was really good. I got screwed up because I started looking, and the position that I thought we were going to be set up in with that support team ended up being basically the start of the camp with tents and stuff.
Yeah, I was almost right on top of it.
So it was not the sort of line of sight I was expecting. But that patrol forced us to, kick that timing off a little bit sooner. But you guys handled that really well. We had that curveball thrown, and we basically just accelerated the plan and decided to kick it up, and that worked really, really well. I will say the one thing that resulted in the ultimate situation I think that really got us down was not having enough explosives.
I was going to touch on that.
Because we only had a single charge. So we could get the helicopter, which is great. But we had supplies, we had a ZSU, we had other things that you would expect to find at a fixed encampment that is a known militant location.
We also were just told to kill a guy, though, not blow up the whole camp.
We absolutely were.
And that's what I was going to touch on whenever it gets around.
Yeah, no, I get that. But I think we can all agree that we get thrown things that we don't expect. And typically we find ourselves in a situation where we have, a bountiful amount of explosives kicking around. So I was actually really surprised that we only ended up having a single block amongst all of us. And even for myself, I usually try to have a single M1112 in my kits, just because you never know when they're going to be needed. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you have space, if you're just running a rifleman kit or something, maybe throw a block in. If you're an engineer, make sure you got a couple or a few. Because then we could have been able to prioritize some of those things, and we might have been able to prevent them from remounting that ZSU, which I think is what kicked off that trail of bodies. It wouldn't have stopped the IDF that fell like 10 seconds later. But we wouldn't have stopped where we did and how we did if we hadn't taken that. So that's really the only thing. I thought that peel was super sexy. Everybody just started popping smoke. Everybody was laying rounds down. Your team was doing really, really good. You know, I'm looking back at the camp, and you'll see it in my stream. It's just all smoke. There's no way that the advancing forces could see us at all, which was amazing, and it's exactly what I wanted. So that was really, really well done. Brent, North, you guys got anything?
No, you pretty much covered it. I don't know if the guy if the ZSU got remounted or the guy didn't get fully killed and woke back up and decided, oh, look, I have a field day with these fuckers.
Yeah, I don't know either, because we were sitting in front of him for probably 2 minutes, right next to him.
Pretty damn well. I don't know if they would have woken up.
I don't think he would have woken up. If
I watched them get murked, and I'm going to say they did not wake up.
Yeah, so that's VCOM remounting turrets that they felt were valuable, and evidently it was, because it got us real good. So it's making sure that when there's valuable assets like that could kick us in the ass later, we take care of that. North?
No, I don't have anything.
Krim.
Yeah. So, I mean, you pretty much touched on everything I was going to touch on. I was going to say we weren't expecting to blow up the camp, but we should have had some more explosives anyways. I think Fitz was the only one that actually brought some, and he only had 2 blocks, I believe.
Yeah.
And they were both set on the helicopter, which got blown up. But, one of them just kind of got messed up and armored, I believe. So we only had 1. Which the chopper got blown up by a Maz anyway, so it didn't really matter that we set one there. But yeah, should have prioritized the zoo most likely, but at the same time we thought we were just walking away. So it's one of those things. Yep. Like Dune said, also the smoke and the cover and the peel and all that was dope. Good job, guys. I had like 3 MGs in the squad, like heavy MGs, and they were just like lighting people up. It was awesome.
Your stream was amazing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. Side note, don't listen to Krim when he says, hey guys, don't be an idiot and open up too late because I don't want to pick up your body off the ground, and then he does it himself. I had a friendly fire kill of a steerable parachute in the end game screen. So but anyways, yeah. I don't really have anything else. The Tune, you pretty much covered it all.
Okay, right on.
Havoc.
Anybody else in Havoc? Yeah.
I had a great time. Oh, sorry. Danny.
No, you're good. You're too. I see you for it.
I had a great time. Communication within this section was great. Krim did an awesome job relaying info. Like absolutely everything that came on command chat was trickled down to the boys.
Thank you, Krim.
The boys.
Havoc and the boys.
I feel bad fucking up one of the explosive charges. That was not Arma. That was completely my fault.
Oh, oof.
Yeah, but
tried to cover.
Yeah,
try to be a boy.
So you're the reason we failed the mission.
Hey, one of them. Also cool because I looked behind us and left one guy wounded behind. So I'm like, oh, I'll go get him, and then immediately get shot as I'm bandaging. I eat a mortar round. So that was cool. It was neat. Also, watching Toon get vaporized by the zoo was cool.
Yeah.
But no, I had a lot of fun. Failed missions happen.
Well, you guys went down. Well, we'll cover that in a minute.
Anyone else from Havoc want to go?
Yeah,
Loki.
I don't know if it was a me problem or if it was maybe something with the server, but I was playing a slideshow the entire time.
I think that was you. I saw you teleporting and rubber banding.
Yeah, I had no issues.
I was fine.
Me neither.
Alright, cool.
I had very bad frame.
Real
down to view
quick
distance.
question. Anyone from the blue team, the support team, because I wasn't with you for that, assault on the base. Anyone from there have a perspective they want to give?
When we were moving up into position, and all of a sudden you go, there's a patrol coming. As you say that, the first man of the patrol comes right around the corner. That was me going, the patrol's here.
I could hear the tension in your voice because you're like, they're right there.
I felt it because I was staring at them like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I have a question. So when we're appealing, Grim assigned me to stay with Loki, but John was telling me to move along with rest. What do I do?
Because I don't have control of your element, so I don't know like what you're doing. So
yeah, that's what I was like. Grim told us to go with you.
And when you're with
So I was
me,
like, yeah.
that's like my control of you, and I don't know where you are. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So that's when I'm just like, no, just get away from me and do what you're supposed to be doing. So
I was told by Odin to assign an element to Loki, so I assigned blue team to Loki.
We ended up just covering them and pushing them past us because we were already set up in security.
It was pretty much a 3-group jump because you guys set up and blue set up, then we set up, and then everyone jumped past us. So it worked out anyways. But
my intent with that was just it would push Loki out because they're not necessarily equipped for a fight, and we want to try and protect them so they can do their thing. So I was just thinking, push one of your teams with Loki, and they can act as collectively as 1 foot. And because they were moving to a position that didn't necessarily have hard cover, I wanted a larger element moving to that tree line. So that was kind of my thought process there. With respect to your question, Panic,
reach out to me.
Honestly, you reach out, or because you're in the thick of it, I know there's a lot going on. There's a lot of comms.
Oh yeah, there was a couple.
There's a lot of shooting. Do what makes sense.
Yeah, just call an audible and
At the end of the day,
do,
as long as you know which direction you're generally supposed to be moving, move in that direction. Be helpful. John is saying push back to your element. Trim had already attached you. If you don't know where your element is, then you're better just to stick with who you do know.
Yeah,
right, and that's
why I was like,
Loki.
I see John. I know they put everyone else pushed up, so like, okay, Grim knows I'm with John.
Yep.
We'll stay here.
Yeah,
you made the right call. So
call it audible. That's all good. I don't think there was a bad decision in that.
No, there really wasn't. At the end of the day, make a decision and stick with it.
Yeah.
No, you did the right thing.
Anybody else? Loki?
Anyone else from Havoc? All right, cool.
Loki.
Yeah, it was pretty uneventful up until we found that one OP just overlooking. Mog tried to sneak up on them and shoot him with the pistol, but I guess they smelt him. They turned around and started blasting. So
did Mog get hit?
No.
Oh wow.
Me and Tech had cover on him, so.
No, it was weird. I was just sitting behind a tree and I didn't move, and all of a sudden they knew I was there.
You smell that? Someone farted.
I told you to stop putting axe on before missions.
Stop smoking.
I can't fucking help it.
Leaking off of him.
You heard your dog.
So when we once we actually I guess killed the individual, I think it took a little bit of while to actually conduct SSC on the site. So maybe more organization there. Maybe other than that, deading things that we don't have to debt as per like mission is another thing. We don't have to do it, but we could if we had the time. But I guess if when we had the whole fucking country bearing down on us, might not have been the best play to debt stuff.
I mean, to be fair, we had the bombs placed before we even found the Brady guy.
It makes complete sense. But like anything we could cut out, right? What to make us faster. Another thing Loki could have done better is we were really fucking heavy. Like I was carrying like I think 8 magazines when I should have been carrying like 5, and we just had too much weight to actually move quickly and get out in front of you guys on the push west. And then once we were out west, we got hit from both north and south and just encircled. And then they came up, overran you guys and overran us. So it was not great.
I think we overran more. The IDF just wiped us, and then they threw our bodies.
Yeah, it's not like the IDF really changed the pace of it.
Essentially, what happened was the zoo lit up our very, very last guys. I think they took down like maybe North Entombed or Rent Entombed, and then we stopped to pick them up. And as that happened, the swarm came and IDF landed on us, which stopped us again. No one actually went down that time, but we got wounded, and then it just smashed us.
Yeah.
And then we took fire, and then IDF hit again.
We were trying to get out as soon as we could, and there was just nothing we could do there.
God, I'm so sorry.
Got zippered.
No, don't be sorry.
No, don't apologize, and please don't change the mission by changing the IDF.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Like I put it down, and I wasn't in the mission.
No. No, I know that. I know that it was dynamic, and I know that it was like natural occurring. I'm just
Completely.
saying, in the editor, don't remove the tubes.
Oh no,
if
no,
anything,
no,
make it harder because we know it's coming.
Well, it was a little bit dynamic. Totes asked me to help out a little bit.
Good, and that's good because like I literally could not fucking touch it.
And the majority was dynamic. So
I will say, like 100%, a well put together enemy force will have their own positions dialed in. So if it gets overrun, if it gets taken, as soon as the radio transmission comes in that it's gone, they're dropping IDF on it. Yeah.
Well, do you guys want the historical background because the mission had a name?
We're not done with Loki yet.
Okay, sorry. Go.
We also fought. Loki did. We tried to push north, and we went through this little clearing, and it was an upslope. So we died on an upslope of a hill, getting surrounded. So we probably should have fought in the trees, but we're surrounded. So I mean, it was rough.
But we're paratroopers. We're meant to be surrounded.
No, we're not actually, technically, we
did paratroop.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fallschirmjäger.
Techermog.
I had fun.
The last stand of Loki was fucking amazing. It was
I
cinematic
heard you
as
guys
fuck.
when I was down. It was like, oh my god.
Super cinematic, especially with Blast Core.
Anybody else from Loki?
That was us. There's only three of us.
Okay. Anybody else? Floor's open.
It's all you.
Okay. Well, so I can give the historical perspective. If you want to play it again, you can. Obviously, it's there for you. But yeah, it's from a mission in Vietnam that went kind of similar to how yours went just now.
Funny how
if
that
I'm
works.
honest. Yeah. I mean, I can give you the historical perspective on it if you want.
It sounds like you want to, so you should do it.
I don't know. They
Yeah,
fucking
keep
rolled this
saying
camp and discovered there was
We
like
got plenty of time, so go ahead.
well, they rolled a camp and discovered they were at the edge of a battalion staging area. So, yeah, everyone basically at all little mini camps spread out in a 1.5 kilometer radius around them woke up and went, "What the fuck?" and came to take a look. That's pretty much what happened with you guys.
Yeah, that's about what it felt like. So,
yeah.
Were they coming from every direction or mostly south and east?
No, they came north as well.
Yep.
Yeah, they definitely came from the north.
Did we walk past them, or were they north of where we landed?
Sometimes. I mean,
bit of both.
Things happened. Yeah.
There was a couple don't look behind the curtain moments of the north and south people, but there was a lot out there.
Don't know what you're talking
There was a
about.
lot out there, and especially the guys. I mean, I want to say that the stuff that I was watching was absolutely epically cinematic. The peel out of that camp was amazing. Watching guys flow by with the machine guns are rattling away. That was amazing. Watching Loki's last stand was amazing. The IDF was completely unplanned and completely untouched, and it just landed where it landed. So, damn guys, like hell of a fight. That was a heroic and epic last stand by Blackwatch. Well done.
All right, time for Blackwatch 2 for real now.
I feel like it's kind of funny that we were
Rewatching?
joking about this being the end of Blackwatch.
The lynching of
Actually
Blackwatch?
losing a mission.
Bah.
That was the
That just means you come
bloodletting.
back stronger. Anyway, well done. Thank you guys. I assume we're going to be
well done.
back on Thursday. Yeah.
Well done, everyone.
Yay. Maybe Tech will have his mission done by then.
I won't be here.
Tech won't be here.
Fuck. No. Somebody's going to have a mission by Thursday because I'm working the next 4 days.